Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Thank you for being here. So let's jump into your read for the month of March. And yes, we're here already. Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. So what we're going to do is it's going to be you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or one side of a situation or another, all right? So do keep that in mind. This will be a general read. If you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. And we're going to start with you because it always starts with you, okay? That's how I feel, and you'll hear that every time on my channel, but it's very important, all right? It just reminds us that to check in with ourselves, you know, and before we, kind of put the check on others, right? All right, so let's jump into this. All right, what's going on for March for you? This will be the first half of March, all right? So let's take a look at what's happening. We're going to start with you before we jump into the main read of you and two, all right? Let's take a look. What is going on for Leo the first half of March? What does Leo need to know most in the first half of March? Where are they at right now? And then we're going to get into this other person, right? We're going to get into this other person and we're going to find out what they like about you, what they dislike about you, and what they want from you. And of course, we'll get into more details from there. But okay, I got my three cards here. So what do we got at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. So this is about really focusing on you and really not letting any competition impede you. You're kind of like in your own little world and you're doing what it is to keep you grounded, right? You know, she's not even looking down at the competition. She's looking away and she's looking at whatever, she's focusing on whatever gives her that balance. You know, she's got faith in her source and she's not letting any competition bother her or rock her world. And that's how I feel for you, Leo, right now. That's the underlying energy, all right? So we'll keep that aside. Now, currently what we have right now, this is beautiful because I really feel that you came out of something, which is, this is the Five of Swords, all right? So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could have been dealing with someone of that sign, or you might have that within your chart, or you're just taking on the energy. But this is about having a headache. This is that loop within the head, and that can lead to a headache. And this, and really what's happening is it's a thought that it's you know that once you think a thought and then you think another thought and you think another thought, and if it's negative, it can bring you down that rabbit hole, right? And of course, it can give you some sort of headache, right? Almost like a crow that is kind of like talking in your ear, you know, or squawking in your ear, right? It's kind of like that type of feeling, and it's interesting. They're smart birds. They're smart birds, but what it is that you have some sort of repetition that's happening. So this is calling it out to you. Now, some of you might be seeing a lot of crows or whatever that case may be. So do heed that. You might want to look it up too, all right? Because they're very, very smart birds there, okay? But what's coming through here is that there's some sort of adversity within this, because the five is about some sort of adversity, conflict, okay? So there's conflict and it's in the head, right? And so it's a thought pattern, all right? So we're going to take a look at what it is that might be kind of coming through that's giving you a headache. But we've got another two cards here that I think that you'll like, but I just want to clarify this with the surrender card. Yeah, this is about, you know, not being attached to the results in this relationship or situation, okay? Because what I got is surrender the attachment of the results. Okay, what you can do and all that you can do is do what you can do. All right. And when you have exhausted that, then it's time to step back, you know, and then it's time to let go of the results, right? Don't focus on trying to force things or make things happen, because that's only going to sabotage it. Okay. What it wants you to do is let go. And if you hang on too tightly, you can end up sabotaging the situation. Okay. And I think that you're realizing that, because I'll tell you, the next two cards that you got is the Nine of Cups and the Fool card. Okay. So, but this is saying is that don't hold on so tightly to an outcome that you can't be flexible enough to see how the universe is working as a co-creator with you. Okay, it's not all you; it's also the universe working with you, and you've got to allow space and energy for that to take place. And the only way to do that is sometimes is to step back, and it's easier said than done. Gosh, guys, I know, it's easier said than done, but that's what's coming through for you, okay? So it came to highlight, and for some of you, that's what this is. So note your comments below, and definitely like and subscribe while you're there if this does resonate with you, okay? All right, now the next card I get where you're at is emotional fulfillment. quite a difference, right? So I really think that some of you have actually done this, that really let go of this. You're focused on the joy, right, that you can have. And this is a change of thinking. So there's a change in thinking that you're going through. And this is the coming to fruition of emotional fulfillment. Okay, look at all that joy that is there. There's also that yellow is the solar plexus, which is all about confidence too. But the cups is all about that emotion, right? So this is all coming to fruition, and this is about satisfaction of where you're at. So you went from this to this, and which forced a brand new beginning, the Fool card, right? A brand new journey. And keep in mind too that you're protected on this. You've got that spiritual kind of a network at the bottom, that net that's below her with an amethyst in her hand and a dress that's yellow of confidence. And so even if she were to fall on her steps, she would also be caught. So that's kind of what I feel, but it's kind of like this is how you're feeling, but when you least expect it, it's going to shift, okay? And that's what's happening. The Fool's about when you least expect it, all right? So that is where you're at right now, okay? That's why I see that's where you're at right now, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look. Anything else that wants to come through in terms of where you're at right now? Let's just take a look at anything that wants to come through. Yeah, this is about, speaking up and standing your ground and that type of thing. You could have done that within a relationship or situation rather than let it repeat its cycle time after time again. And speaking up doesn't have to be mean. It doesn't have to be rude. It can be saying, hey, the way that things are going right now, it's kind of like we've been doing this and it's a repeating cycle. And it's also even talking, whether it's talking to someone or even talking to yourself, and saying, okay, mind, I hear that you want to repeat this, but I'm in charge. And I choose to feel better. And the way to choose to feel better is to choose to think something better, right? And to focus on joy and fulfillment rather than, that of which from the past. So, but that's what I feel. So your speaking up could have helped you with that confidence and gave you satisfaction. And you're speaking up, your heart is speaking up to your mind. Okay. All right. So that's what I feel here. Let's take a look at what is crossing you. This would be a challenge or opportunity for you, Leo. Okay. Your challenge or opportunity at hand right now. Okay. So let's take a look at what that is. All right. Let's take a look at what that is. Whoa. Okay. We got two cards. I'm going to take them. Let's take a look at what they are. Let's see, what do they have here? We've got the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Okay, so this just tells me is that your opportunity is to be more strategic and to watch out, having the strength, those two torches next to her, and passion that before she jumps into the sea again, that she's going to have some sort of strategy. So if this comes up, I'm going to handle it this way. If that negative emotion or limiting belief comes up, I'm going to handle it this way. And if you need help with that, hence be on the read up here or in my description box, all right? But what this talks about is that the cycle's changing. So now you're going to be on top of the world, right? And that's going to be the case. So that's what I would feel here is that, things are really changing for you here. It's beautiful. So that there's a cycle that is actually changing. The Wheel of Fortune is all about a lucky sign. It's ruled by Jupiter. So you've got the luck of the universe that's behind you, right? And it's a 10 card, which brings it to an ending with a brand new beginning that sets you on top of the world. All right. And this has you feeling really lucky. So the opportunity is to grab this. Now, the challenge would be not, to run hastily and jump into the water, right? And not have some sort of plan and then default into, this, right? You're going to default unless you've got some sort of plan. So if this comes up, I'm going to use these two affirmations and I'm going to change what I say, and I'm going to change how I feel within my body, and I'll take the inspired action that aligns with that, right? Because that's what's going to get you to where you need to go on top of the world, all right? So that's what I see here, all right? What is in your recent past, Leo? Let's take a look. What's in your recent past? Whoa, okay, nice. Okay, what do we have? Okay, this is about the courage to move forward, right? So there you go. You've got the lion on your shoulder now. No longer do you have kind of like that, the little negative energy, not the crow, all right? The crow is on one shoulder here, okay? That crow It is gone. It gave you warning, and now the lion steps in, and you step in, right? You step into your strength, saying, I got this. I can move forward. This is the chariot, and this is Cancer energy, right? But this is a visionary entrepreneur. So some of you, this could be in terms of your love life. It could be in terms of your business, that you're moving forward in a business, but it also means you're moving forward with passion on what it is that you want. And what you're going to do is balance out the light and dark side, okay? We've got a light side and dark side. We've got to recognize both and then bring them together, right? To know that we have them, right? And if you guys need any, there's a really good video that I did on the two wolves, and you might want to check it out. I'll put it up here, and then I'll put it in my description box as well. Okay, so do check it out, because it's interesting, but it's going to help some of you within that, and it's just enlightening. I just really love that. I love it. But this is saying being at large and in charge. So this puts you in charge of the driving of moving forward of your life and what it is that you want. So I'm proud of you, Leo. I'm really proud of you, because this is in the near future, and you're just using your strength, and you're taking that negative energy and you're transforming it into this beautiful elixir of some sort, to which it's that energy is now going to propel you towards where you want to go, rather than pull you back to where you were. All right, and you've got the strength to do it. You've got that Leo lion. You hold example for all the astrological signs. So I think you got this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for you in the near future and see if there's anything else that wants to come up for you. Now, this could be putting yourself in the driver's seat of love. I'm getting what it is that you want. Remember, you had to speak up? Well, this could be, you moving forward after you speak up. You've got this vision of what you want. And it doesn't mean that everything's going to be perfect, but it does mean that it needs a strong foundation for it to be built upon, so to move forward, right? And that's what I see here. So, whoa, this came out. What is this? Clouded. Yeah, see, you're coming from being, clouded, misunderstandings of some sort, confusion and judgmental. So I think that you're coming out of that. And really moving forward. What else wants to come through? Yeah, maybe there had been some lies or betrayal within a relationship or situation, and you had to speak up and say, hey, that's not going to fly. All right. So for some of you, that could be the case. So this could have been in a relationship or situation that there had been some sort of betrayal. And if that's the case, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I just know that when one door closes, it was almost meant to be, because that wasn't the door for you. Okay. And recognizing that, and knowing that, that it's not anyone else, it's like the universe that is helping up level you, okay? Because that wasn't the door for you. And so that's going to be very, very key. Yeah, what you want is, you want to make sure that things are equal. And this card asks, are things equal? Because it's all about balance, okay? It's all about balance, all right? And sorry for the glare there, guys, but it talks about it's time to make some adjustments here, okay? So, and that's exactly what you're doing. So that's exactly how I feel where you're at, guys, right now. And it could have been betrayal, that came through, and whatever it was, is that as long as you focus on you and moving forward with you, the investment within you is never what's the word that I'm looking for? It's never a bad deal. It just is it's worth it. It's totally worth it. And this is saying is that you're letting go of something in order to get the balance. So I'm going to pull a card just on wisdom for you. Let's take a look at the wisdom for you. Let's take a look at what it looks like for you in terms of wise wisdom for you in this in that part of your read here. What is that for you? Signs. Here's the thing. It talks about that your future is in a positive direction. Okay. So heed the signs coming through, right? If you're seeing crows, listen to what's happening around you at that time, because it's something telling you, of major importance. And then then take whatever knowledge you get and apply it with the courage of the Leo on your shoulder and, behind you, and pushing you and moving you forward. Because this is saying that any clouds of confusion, remember it says clouded. Well, any clouds of confusion will soon disappear, okay? And that's what this card talks about. So heed the signs, all right? Heed the signs. Clouds of confusion are going to disappear, all right? So let's go ahead and move on. Let's jump into the main spread and let's focus on what this other person's doing, okay? Let's take a look at this other person. Okay, where are they at right now? Where's this other person at right now, Leo? Let's take a look at what that is. Where's this other person at right now? Where is this other person at? What does Leo need to know about this other person? Okay, well, we got something. 4 of Cups. So they're contemplating, okay? They have cups that are in front of them that haven't worked, okay? That are empty. But then they've got this beautiful cup next to them that is just full of all this rainbow and love and everything. This is a moment of contemplation for them, okay? So before they take that step forward, what they're doing is they're looking at what it is they really want. And believe me, Leo, you're going to want this. You're going to want that, to know that, because you're going to want them to know what they want before they move forward, okay? And that's super key right now, but that's what's coming through, all right? So anything else in terms of where this other person is at right now? Anything that... in terms of where this other person is at right now. What wants to come out for this other person? What we have? Justice. They're trying to get balance within their life. Could be dealing with a Libra, okay? But justice is very key because this really talks to me about an opportunity of, getting things balanced within their life. They're kind of reflecting on their life. You see the reflection below. And what they're doing is they want a partnership that has some balance to it, okay? And it doesn't have to be, totally 100%, 50-50 on each side, kind of comes and goes and wobbles within that. But you're going to know when you are getting some sort of, of investment in a relationship or not. But this person is getting balanced in terms of what it is that they want right now, major arcana, and it could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. And then this is a message. Then this is about a message of passion that's coming through here. So this is all about a passionate message, Page of Wands. So this is, all about an opportunity of being enthusiastic, discovering something new. They're discovering something new, but I think that it ignited because of the relationship with you, okay? So the Page of Wands is a brand new opportunity. You might be hearing from them, okay, is what I feel here. Yeah, it could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is the King of Swords. Very handsome, very wise. They're a leader in what they do. They're really good at what they do, and they're incredibly sharp. Also intuitive, okay? So I really feel that, it's interesting. You see the crow right there too. So, it's kind of like that you've got this intuitive connection with each other. You've got a crow in yours and then this one on the other person. And I really feel that, that you're getting guidance along the way, okay? But this is, someone who's very, very wise and entrepreneur, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? So I really feel where they're at right now is you might receive a message that is coming through from them, is what I feel here. Yeah. Let's take a look at, what do they want most from you? What do they want most from you right now? Let's take a look at that, Leo. What do they want most within this relationship or situation? Guys, wow. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay, so here's what it is. We've got the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Star card. They've got a wish. And they love this connection with you. But what they do right now is they need to get support. And they're getting support from friends and community. And this is about teamwork and working together. This could be they want teamwork. They want teamwork with you as well. I think you both want the same thing. But it's about... within this, I just think that it's an opportunity. The Two of Cups is, love. It is about an opportunity of compassion and intimacy, right? It's a very, very beautiful card. And this just talks to me about an opportunity of a partnership, some sort of attraction that they have for you. And what they're doing is the Three of Pentacles is they're trying to get support from others because they have this wish. They could have, You could have Aquarius in your chart as well, just saying, but they're having a hope, and they're tying this hope and this having faith that they're going to have success. It's like wishing on a star, right? And it could be that they're wishing for you. It could be very much be the case. They want to see change in this relationship. This is a 17 card, reduces to an 8, and so they're changing their belief and tying it with the universe. And I really feel, this is another, this is something else that I'm getting out of this. It's kind of like they were getting support, also from family and friends, and they want the teamwork. They want the connection. You kind of see the wires of the connection, and that connection starts with source from within. And so they're really focusing on that. And they feel that by listening to their intuition is going to be very, very key. But they're becoming very creative in terms of how they want to move forward. But what they want, what they want most from you is they want love from you. They want that attraction. Like I said, it's just like, grabbing hands with each other. They want to hold hands. They miss that. They maybe at some time or another that happened or something about that, but they want teamwork and collaboration for the greater good. Okay. And that's really how I feel. Wow. That's beautiful. What they want most from you. Anything else that wants to come through and what they want most from you. Let's take a look. What do they want most from you? Oh, they feel that you're kind of slipping away. See, they want to hold on, and they feel like you're slipping away. And this is about because you're not confronting issues, but what they want to do, this is a time they want to make a move. It's time to confront the issues now and make a move, okay? And that's how they feel. What they want most is they don't want things to slip away. And they're calling on their creative side to be their muse. It's almost like you were their muse as well, or vice versa. But they are inspired by you. It's entertainment, artistic, inspiration, and they get that from you, right? And but it's also for them to work on that to get them into to get to that beautiful mode, in terms of working forward. So I think that the music and anything that is a passion of theirs is going to help them. But it's time to confront issues. Okay, so time to confront issues. Tell me just a little bit more upon this, and a little bit more. Yeah, it's time to confront the issues and walk away from the old way of doing things. Maybe that perhaps that they walked away, Leo. It could be that they walked away, and maybe because let's take a look at this. What is this 8 of Cups? There needed to be a change in this. A change needed to be made. What is this? Okay, and they're focused on their everyday routine. I get the page of the Knight of Pentacles, which is motion of doing the everyday thing. Okay, but they're trying to make some sort of decision. Just so you know, they're trying to make some sort of decision, and they're kind of at a stalemate right now. Okay, and that's what I feel. What do they like most about you? What do they like most about you? What is it that they like most about you? Okay, what do they like most about you? They like that you can kind of create your own destiny. You're kind of like a magician type energy. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. And this is about, it's ruled by Mercury. It is about, creating balance, creating what it is that you want, creating your own elixir and manifesting and achieving balance in your life. And that's what they love about you. They feel that you're really, really spiritual. They like that you're level-headed, you're level in terms of your emotions. And that you're trying to focus on leveling your emotions as it relates, to a relationship or situation. This is the King of Cups, about leveling your emotions out, balancing your emotions, right? Could be dealing with the Pisces as well, but that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then I got the 3 of Cups. And this is interesting because the 3 of Cups are all about, communication, friendship, and community. That you're calling upon your friendship and community. And they love that you've got a friendship and community, and they love the motherly type energy you have. And this is focused on security. What do they dislike about you? What do they dislike about you? Let's take a look at what that is. What do they, they feel that you're kind of imprisoned, that you're taking one way of looking at something. And this is something that needs to change. It's the 8 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They see that you're kind of tied up and focused on just one way of looking at things and just stuck to it and immovable, within that. And so that's what I see coming through, is that they want to see change in that. They want to see a balance in how you look at things. From the 8 of Swords, because this is all about imprisoned in isolation. They want you to come out of isolation, okay? They want you to come out of isolation, okay? And yeah, and to get rid of the old way of thinking. This is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, getting rid of that, which is coming to fruition, which is what you are. And yeah, they want you to get the rest that you need, whatever that is, to get your balance back. But they definitely want to see, yeah, to get out of that Five of Pentacles, that old way of thinking, feeling left out. They want you to know that you've got the key to that. And then I get the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about now. That once you get rid of that, then you can invest into something that's going to grow. Okay, and maybe this other person sees it. Okay, but yeah, that is yeah, how interesting. Interesting, guys. So what they like best about you is that you get rid of some of that stuff. What do they like? What don't they like about you? I'm just going to take a look. What don't they like about you? Is that you're not focused on love right now. I get the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So the Two of Wands has you kind of making plans, and they feel that you know, this is saying is that you're not focusing on love right now. Okay, so it's about not motion forward in terms of love. They don't like that you're not moving forward in love and you're looking the other way. Okay, so that's how I feel. What they don't like about you. What they don't like about you. They want to get more expression. They want more feelings. They want to get message and news from you. Okay. They want communication. They want to communicate more. Okay. They want more communication from you. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I feel here. Yeah. And they want more communication, and they want to transform this. Okay. They want to see you transform any sort of pain and rise up like the phoenix, which is, I think, that's what you're doing. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I see here. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this to an extended, and what I'm going to focus on for this other person is I'm going to focus on, you know, what they haven't told you, what is their next move, what is their, you know, what is the word that I'm looking for? Their greatest fear within this, you know, how they see the relationship moving forward next, and what their impression is of you as well. So if you're interested in taking a look at that, guys, you've got to go to the description box below and check it out. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay? All right. Until then, namaste.